You stand before the tomb. It is not a tomb for the dead. It is a grave for their thoughts. The structure is a perfect obsidian sphere. It hangs in the void between worlds. Its surface drinks the light of distant stars. There is no door, no inscription. There is only a profound and terrifying silence. You reach out a gloved hand. The surface is colder than the vacuum around it. This is a place of endings, a warning given by a civilization long turned to dust. They did not want to be remembered for this. They wanted it to be forgotten. A chill runs through you that has nothing to do with the cold. It is the chilling quiet of a finished argument. Your ship's sensors report nothing. No energy, no radiation, no life. Just a perfect sphere of absolute black. Your team thinks it is a monument, a piece of art from a forgotten culture. But you know better. You can feel the weight of it. It is the weight of ideas too dangerous to exist. It is a crypt for a universe of might-have-beens. The silence is the lock. It is the final word from the builders. They are saying, "Do not enter." They are pleading with you across the ages. But you are human, and a closed door is just a question you have not answered yet. You give the order. The drilling beam fires. It strikes the sphere without a sound. The first data crypt opens with a whisper. It is not the sound of stone grinding on stone. It is the sound of a billion voices silenced at once. A torrent of pure information floods your mind. The ship's computers scream with overload alarms. Your crewmates clutch their heads in pain. But you welcome it. The knowledge is sharp. It feels like swallowing glass. Yet it goes down like cool water. In your mind, you see cities of light. You see star-born vessels powered by music. You see a people who touch the fabric of reality itself. They were brilliant. They were powerful. And they were utterly, completely wrong about everything. This knowledge feels like a poison. It tells you that your understanding of the cosmos is a child's drawing, a crude approximation of a truth too vast to hold. It also feels like a cure, a key to unlocking a power you never dreamed possible. Your people have been warned. The Council advised against this. They said some doors are best left unopened. They were probably right. But being right is not nearly as interesting as being wrong in a whole new way. You stabilize the data stream. You filter the raw chaos into something your mind can process. The first forbidden idea takes shape. It is beautiful. It is elegant. It is a perfect engine of self-destruction. And you cannot wait to turn the key. The first buried idea is a ghost. It is a theory of physics that almost was. You see its birth in the mind of a long-dead thinker. You see it spread like a fire through their civilization. They called it paradox causality. The principle was simple. An effect could exist without its cause. A reaction could precede its action. Imagine lighting a fire that warms you yesterday. Imagine a starship arriving before it departs. It sounds like nonsense, a child's riddle. But the math was perfect. The equations were flawless. And when they built the first engine, it worked. For a moment, they became gods. They bent time to their will. They unraveled the universe's oldest laws. Then, they broke. Their society crumbled under the weight of it. When cause and effect are no longer sacred, what is? Logic fails. Sanity frays. They saw their own futures rushing to meet them. They witnessed their deaths long before they happened. They were haunted by the ghosts of their own choices. They had built a machine that erased meaning. They buried the idea. They locked it away in this silent tomb. They chose to be forgotten rather than be remembered for this madness. But where they saw poison for the soul, you see a tool, a weapon, a new path forward. Your people have always danced with chaos. You have always found order in the mess. This dead god does not frighten you. It inspires you. Your species adapts with stunning speed. The new physics is a language your minds were born to speak. The first starships powered by paradox begin to fly. They do not burn fuel. They do not travel through space. They simply decide to be somewhere else. And they are. The universe screams in protest. The laws of reality buckle around your vessels. Your first paradox drive ship is named the Unspoken. It hangs in orbit above your home world, a gleaming testament to your defiance. It is a beautiful and terrifying thing. It exists in a state of constant impossibility. Its engines are a controlled contradiction, a stable insanity. The rest of the galaxy looks on in quiet horror. They call your ships ghost vessels. They flicker in and out of existence. They arrive before they are seen leaving. Your navigators do not plot courses. They write stories. They craft a narrative where the ship is already at its destination. The paradox engine makes the story true. It is the ultimate act of stubborn belief. It is also incredibly dangerous. More than one early test pilot simply ceased to be. They wrote a story with a bad ending. But you learn. You refine. You perfect the art of breaking reality. For the first time, the vast distances between stars mean nothing. The galaxy is your neighborhood. And you have just become the neighbor who everyone is a little bit afraid of. Your new light shines brightly. It is the light of a fire burning where no fire should be. And something ancient sees it. They are the builders of the graves. They call themselves the Elder Ones. They have been sleeping in the dark spaces between galaxies. A long, patient slumber. Your impossible ships, your paradox drives, have woken them up. Their arrival is not subtle. A fleet of ships, each the size of a moon, blinks into existence at the edge of your system. They are not like your ghost vessels. They move with a serene, unshakable purpose. They are made of a material that seems to be woven from solidified light. They radiate an aura of absolute authority. They are the gardeners of the cosmos. And you are the weeds. They do not hail you with radio waves or lasers. A thought touches your mind. It is impossibly ancient. It feels like a mountain learning to speak. The thought is not a word. It is a feeling of profound disappointment, a sense of a parent looking at a child playing with a loaded weapon. They are not angry. Not yet. They are just sad. You watch their fleet arrange itself in a perfect, silent formation. It is a demonstration of power so immense it beggars belief. They could erase your entire system with a single thought. They created the graves to prevent this exact moment, to stop a young, foolish race from stumbling upon a truth that could unravel everything. They see your light, and they are not pleased at all. An envoy arrives. It is not a ship. It is a single being. It appears on the bridge of your flagship, the Unspoken. It does not teleport. It does not walk through a door. It is simply not there one moment and there the next. It is a column of shimmering light. It has no face, no limbs. But you can feel its gaze upon you. Its voice is not a sound. It is a series of concepts impressed directly into your mind. The Elder One speaks. You have opened that which was sealed. You have embraced the thought that ends all thoughts. This is your first and only warning. The feeling behind the words is one of infinite patience, stretched to its breaking point. The graves are not prisons, it continues. They are sanctuaries. They protect the universe from ideas that are fundamentally toxic, ideas that lead to inevitable self-destruction. We have seen this happen 1,000 times. 1,000 species have walked this path. None have survived. Its presence fills the bridge. It feels like standing at the bottom of an ocean. You believe you are different. Every species believes they are different. You are not. You are a momentary spark of curiosity, and you are about to start a fire that will consume you. Abandon this path. Seal the grave. Forget what you have learned. Do this, and you will be allowed to live. The ultimatum hangs in the air, a choice between blissful ignorance and defiant extinction. Humanity's Grand Council convenes. The debate lasts for less than 5 minutes. It is the shortest in your history. The envoy of the Elder Ones waits patiently on your bridge. It has seen this play out before. It expects fear. It expects compliance. It expects a young race to bow before its elders. It does not know humanity very well. You are the one chosen to deliver the answer. You stand before the column of light. You take a deep breath. We have heard your warning. We understand your position, and we respectfully decline. A new feeling comes from the envoy. It is not anger. It is confusion. A genuine, deep bewilderment. Why? The envoy asks. The mental word is simple. It carries the weight of 1 billion years of confusion. Why would you choose annihilation? Why would you embrace a philosophy that has a perfect record of failure? It cannot comprehend your choice. Its logic is flawless. Your defiance is irrational. You smile because you buried them. You took the most interesting, most powerful, most dangerous ideas in the universe, and you hid them. You built a library of forbidden thoughts. Did you really think we would not want to read every single book? You have made your choice. You have chosen the abyss. Now, you must prepare for the storm. You did not just learn from the first grave. You studied all of them. Each sphere in the void held a different kind of poison, a different flavor of madness. One held a political philosophy that drove 3 empires to collective suicide. Another contained a religion so compelling it caused its followers to simply stop existing out of sheer contentment. They were all dead ends, broken threads. But humanity has a talent for weaving. You take these broken ideas and you braid them together. You do not adopt them. You weaponize them. The political philosophy becomes a logic bomb, a mimetic weapon you can project at enemy fleets. It does not destroy their ships. It destroys their chain of command. It makes every captain believe they are the supreme leader. The dead religion becomes your shield. You project its core tenets, a belief in the serene beauty of non-existence. Enemy targeting systems fail. Their weapons refuse to fire. Their pilots are overcome with a sudden, peaceful apathy. Why fight? Why struggle? The silence of the void is so much more pleasant. It is a beautiful day not to go to war. Your tacticians are no longer just soldiers. They are philosophers. They are artists of insanity. You paint the battlefield with impossible ideas. You are not fighting ships. You are fighting minds. The Elder Ones have fought countless wars. But they have never fought a war against a bad argument. They are about to get a masterclass in it. The rest of the galaxy watches. They watch from a safe distance, of course. Their ships line the borders of your conflict. Billions of beings hold their collective breath. The starfaring races have known about the Elder Ones for eons. They are the silent, unmovable constants of the universe, the wardens of reality. No one has ever challenged them. Now, a race of short-lived upstarts from a forgotten corner of the galaxy is doing just that. To many, you are monsters. You have unleashed cosmic horrors. You are playing with fire that could burn everyone. They pray for your swift defeat. They hope the Elder Ones make an example of you. A quick, clean end to your madness. But others watch with a secret, forbidden hope. They have lived under the shadow of the Elder Ones for generations. They have chafed under their paternalistic rules. They have yearned for the very knowledge you have embraced. They see you as saviors. They see you as heroes willing to fight for the right to be wrong. They watch your ghost fleets dance with the perfect fleets of the ancients. They see your impossible tactics clash with their immutable strategies. The broadcasts of your defiance are the most popular entertainment in 1,000-star systems. They are terrified. They are fascinated. And they are waiting to see if you will be the galaxy's salvation or its final, glorious mistake. The Elder Ones attack. Their weapons are things of sterile beauty, lances of pure causality that erase your ships from time. They do not explode. They simply never were. Their strategies are perfect. Their formations are flawless. It is a war conducted like a mathematical proof. Clean, logical, inevitable. It is like being attacked by a garden. Perfectly manicured. Perfectly deadly. You do not answer with logic. You answer with chaos. Your fleets do not fly in formation. They swarm like angry insects. Your weapons are not precise. They are messy. You launch missiles that do not explode. They broadcast poetry so depressing it causes enemy ship computers to shut down in despair. You have a cruiser named the Argumentative. Its main weapon fires conflicting philosophical arguments. An Elder One fleet moves to encircle your home world. It is a perfect pincer movement. A textbook maneuver they have used for millions of years. It has never failed. You respond by sending a single, unarmed ship to the command vessel. It does nothing but broadcast the sound of a baby crying. For 27 minutes, the perfect formation falters. They have no protocol for this. Your chaos begins to work. Their perfect logic is their greatest weakness. They cannot process irrationality. You are not fighting their ships. You are attacking their core programming. You are a glitch in their perfect system. The Garden of War was not prepared for weeds that could think. It was certainly not prepared for weeds with a sense of humor. The war is not going well for them. They are winning every battle. They are losing the war. You shatter their fleets, and they reform. You break their lines, and they re-establish them. They are predictable. They are stable. And you are about to shatter the rules of the game itself. You have been holding your ace in the hole, the ghost of a dead god. Paradox causality. At the Battle of the Epsilon Arch, you finally unleash it. A fleet of 10,000 Elder One vessels bears down on you. They are beautiful. They are perfect. They are doomed. You engage your primary weapon. It is not a gun. It is an idea. An equation broadcast across the entire battlefield. An effect without a cause. Reality bends. It groans. Then it breaks. A star at the center of the battlefield goes supernova. It does so 10,000 years ago. The wave of radiation and energy arrives now. The Elder One fleet is caught completely by surprise. Their sensors see the star collapse and erupt in their past. Their ships are vaporized in their present. The battlefield itself becomes your weapon. You cause fleets to be destroyed by battles that have not happened yet. You create shields made of localized time loops. An enemy weapon fires, hits the shield, and is sent back to strike the ship that fired it a moment before. You are not just breaking their ships. You are breaking their physics. For the Elder Ones, it is a nightmare. They see their ships destroyed by their own future echoes. They witness their flawless strategies undone by events that should not be possible. It is a terrifying sight. The universe is a canvas. They have always painted by the numbers. You are finger painting with your eyes closed and creating a horrifying masterpiece. The leader of the Elder Ones reaches out to you. Not with a ship, not with an envoy. It touches your mind directly. You are suddenly standing in a place of infinite white. There is no floor, no ceiling. There is only the presence of a being older than stars. It takes a form you can understand, a reflection of yourself. But its eyes are ancient voids. Why? The mental voice is no longer confused. It is filled with a deep, cosmic sorrow. We built the graves to protect you, to protect everyone. The ideas you use are not weapons. They are diseases of reality. They unravel the very fabric of what is. Can you not see the damage you are causing? You look at the being, the gardener of creation. You see damage. I see change. You saw ideas that were broken. We saw ideas that were lonely. They just needed to be introduced to each other. You show it the logic. The dead religion protecting ships. The suicidal philosophy disabling command structures. The paradox physics winning battles. The Elder One recoils in horror. This is not creation. This is monstrous. You have stitched together abominations. You have taken the universe's most profound failures and called them a success. You are a child who has found its parents' poison cabinet and is mixing a cocktail. It cannot understand. It is a being of pure order. It cannot comprehend the beauty of a useful mess. We gave you a choice, it says, its voice heavy with finality. A quiet life, a peaceful existence. And you chose this symphony of madness. You look into its ancient eyes. You offered us a cage, you reply. A very comfortable, very safe, very boring cage. We chose the sky. Even if we fall, the white space dissolves. The dialogue is over. The war ends. You have won. The last fleets of the Elder Ones do not retreat. They simply fade away. They return to their long slumber between galaxies, defeated not by force of arms, but by a force of will. A will to be illogical, a will to be chaotic, a will to be undeniably, stubbornly human. But the price is immense. Your home is safe. Your people are free. But you are not the same. You have stared into the abyss of broken ideas, and the abyss stared back. Your mind is no longer bound by linear thought. You perceive time as a tangled web. You see possibilities branching off from every moment. It is a dizzying, terrible gift. Humanity is changed. Your children are born with a native understanding of paradox. They see the world not as a set of rules, but as a set of suggestions. Your art, your music, your culture, it has all been reshaped by the beautiful madness you embraced. You are no longer just human. You are something more, something new, and something a little bit frightening. The cost was a piece of your soul, a piece of your simple, straightforward sanity. You look at your own hands and sometimes see the hands of an old man, sometimes the hands of a child. You won your freedom, but you lost the comfort of a simple sunrise. The price of apotheosis was your own familiar reflection. You now stand as the new guardians. The graves are no longer warnings. They are libraries. They are an arsenal. You did not just learn from the Elder Ones. You surpassed them. They saw these ideas as diseases to be quarantined. You see them as tools to be understood. Dangerous tools, but tools nonetheless. The student has become the master. You walk the silent halls of your ship. You pass a new generation of pilots. They do not just fly their ships. They are one with them. They weave narratives that bend space and time with an artist's grace. They are the children of the paradox, born into the reality you fought to create. They look at you with respect, with awe. You are their living history. The elder ones were shepherds. They tried to keep their flock safe by culling the wolves. But they also culled any sheep that grew too bold. They enforced a gentle, galaxy-wide mediocrity. You did not just defeat a foe. You shattered a philosophy that valued safety over greatness. You chose the stars with all their dangers. You look out of the viewport. 1,000 stars glitter in the dark. The galaxy is quiet now. It is holding its breath once more, waiting to see what you will do. You hold the keys to creation and destruction. You wield ideas that can build heavens or unleash hells. The most dangerous thoughts in the universe are now yours to command. You are no longer the frightened creature who first touched that cold, black sphere. You have buried yourselves in the wisdom of the dead. You have risen from that grave, transformed. The universe waits. It needs a guardian. It needs a leader. The elder ones were shepherds. The question that remains, the only question that matters, is what are you? Will you be this galaxy's shepherd, or will you be its wolf?